Okay guys, welcome to part 2 of Miss Catt's no-fail trig method. So if you have a look, we're going to find an angle now. So it's exactly the same rules. I insist that so, car, toa written at the top of each page. It is such a good tool to use. So we're going to find the angle. So here's my unknown angle, so that's fine. Label the sides. Adjacent means next to. Opposite. Hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle and the longest side. So we've labelled it. Now write down what you know and what you're trying to find out. So just a reminder that you can only have one unknown. So in this case, I don't know my adjacent, so I know my opposite and I know my hypotenuse, and I am trying to find my angle. So again, I use this to see which rule to use. So that's the only one that has O and H in it. Again, this has got adjacent and hypotenuse. This has got opposite and adjacent. So the only ones that has opposite and hypotenuse in it is sine rule. So now we'll write it all out. Sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, now my next step is to sub the values. So sine, so I don't know what the angle is, so I can't replace that with anything or sub it with anything. My opposite is 7 and my hypotenuse is 12. So now what I need to do is get rid of this sine theta. So this is just a little sidetrack. If I wanted to divide it by x, so if I had 1 divided by x, if I use my index laws, that would look like that. And if you remember with your index laws, it will be to the -1. This is exactly what I do with sine theta. I actually am going to divide by sine, which means it becomes sine -1, and this is what it actually looks like in your calculator. So that's just a side thinking whatever. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to divide by sine. So here it is, sine -1, and now I put my ratio or my fraction in brackets there. So in your calculator, this is going to be second function. So I'm only writing it to help you. Sine, and then that -1 will come up, and then 7 over 12. So I can grab my calculator and put that in. Alright, so again, make sure it's in degrees. So what we're going to do is second function sine. Notice that it comes to the -1. So the sign goes to -1, bracket, 7 divided by 12, and then close bracket, equals. So we get 35.685 degrees. So I'm not really liking that, or it works for me, but we'll go second function DMS. I always get this wrong first, but not this time. 35 degrees and 41 minutes. So we better write that down. 35 degrees 41 minutes is about 35 degrees 41 minutes. I hope that has helped you with trying to find an angle. You can see if you follow the steps, don't guess, just follow the steps, and it takes the guessing out. It's actually calculating. Good luck.